we were recently in the market for a new vehicle, and my wife really wanted a family hauler, something to haul kids and stuff and everything associated with that around. And she was dead set on a Model X. But we went and test drove the Cybertruck first, and as you can see, we ended up with the Cybertruck. I'm going to go over kind of all the different features here that help make it a very useful family hauler. Right now we just have the one child seat in, but we'll put more seats in and take a look at that, and I'll show you some of the other things that really aren't that obvious that make it so useful for day-to-day family hauling. Reason number one, I think the Cybertruck is an awesome family hauler, and it's probably one that you've heard the most in marketing, is these 90-degree rear opening doors. Whether you're trying to wrangle a kid into a car seat or just trying to get stuff into the truck in general, they make it super easy by just staying out of the way and giving you all the space you need to get stuff into the truck. I'd honestly say, in regards to like the Model X doors, that these doors are just as useful because they really are just completely out of the way and make getting the kid into the seat much, much easier. The second thing that makes the Cybertruck an awesome family hauler is this rear bench seat. Now, these seats actually fold up completely up to the wall here. And it's about a, 2/3 split here, the two middle seats here together, and then the far seat is on its own. Maybe that's an 80-20 split there. But with this seat folded up, you have a ton of space for anything you need to put in. You'll just use this little lever here and pull it, and the seats just go up like that. And now you have a ton of space here to put things into the cabin. It may be funny for some, but as toddler parents, and if you're a toddler parent, you'll definitely understand, is that we carry this little mini toilet around with us everywhere while she's potty training. Now with the rear seat folded up here, we've got plenty of room, a nice secluded space for her to do her business. And hey, if it's taking too long, you can throw some cartoons on the screen there too. Now, without the toilet in there, there's plenty of space, probably about 2.5 to, by 4 feet or so. And then you've got the whole height of the cabin too, so plenty of room to put stuff in. Now, for us, with just the one car seat in there, I think the ideal setup is putting it in the rightmost seat. That gives you the full functionality of the bench seat folding up there, as you can see. Now, to put that seat back down again, you just want to grab the little hook here. You just pull it, and the seat comes down. Just like that, you're back to having, 5 seats in the car. The third reason that I like the Cybertruck as a family hauler is Tesla has thought this out, and they've actually put the latch hooks for car seats in here. And as you can see, they're actually in the middle seat too, in addition to that seat. So you've got 3 potential car seats that can fit in the back if you need to use it for that. Now, even with 2 car seats in there, you can easily fit an adult in the middle, and I'll show you that in a little bit. I went ahead and installed the second car seat here, and I wanted to make a point that this one's kind of more reclined, but even so, I'm a 6-foot tall person, and in my normal driving position here, we still have room in between the car seat and the driver's seat. Now, if we were in our Model Y, if I put this second car seat behind the driver's seat, I have to move my seat up quite a bit, and I'm kind of scrunched on the wheel. So I really love that in terms of cabin space, it's pretty spacious back there. We have a ton of room. But I know the next question here is going to be, hey, how do you get in? This looks like you're going to have to crawl through here. So let me show you what I think is one of the huge hidden gems of the Cybertruck. What I've done here is move the passenger seat all the way up. So getting in is much, much easier compared to climbing over seats or kind of crawling through the tunnel there. So I'll get in here and show you the space that we have with the 2 car seats installed. So I'm in the middle rear seat now, and with the 2 car seats installed here, as a 6-foot tall person, I have plenty of space. I've got room for my hips, and if you look here, I've got plenty of room for my knees. My legs can go down there. I've got lots of room there, or you can even spread them out like that. So even if you're a 6-foot tall adult with 2 car seats installed, the Cybertruck rear seat is definitely spacious. I'd be just fine taking a trip in this for an extended period of time. Cybertruck has joined the Model S, X, and 3 by adding a rear entertainment screen. Now you can use it for simple things like climate controls and seat heating, but the nice thing they've added in a recent update is you can actually control the passenger seat. Right from here. Now it won't let you do that if you have somebody in the passenger seat. It only lets you do that when it's unattended, but that's pretty cool. It also has music. It'll have games, has Netflix, YouTube, Hulu, Twitch, all the normal ones. In addition to the rear entertainment screen, Tesla's also added a 120 volt outlet along with those two USB-C plugs. So you can charge your tablets or whatever else with the USB-C, but say you need to warm a bottle for a baby, you can just use the outlet right there instead of having to go to a restaurant or something, try to find hot water and do a hot water bath. It just makes it much easier. Now there's also an additional 120 volt outlet within the center console there, and of course you have the two 120 volt outlets in the bed of the truck too. Now, as with all Teslas, the Cybertruck also has a frunk, which is really a nice, accessible, easy place to store things. The Cybertruck's frunk is pretty wide. Unfortunately, it's not nearly as deep as something like an F-150 Lightning, but you can still fit quite a bit of stuff in here, some luggage or whatever else you would need to bring. Now, the truck has also, as you would expect it, a pretty spacious bed. What's nice about the bed is it has the locking tonneau cover so that when you put something in here, it's essentially locked inside the cabin. But what I like about the bed is that it's pretty tall inside here too, even with the tonneau down. My wife likes to bring this big wagon here to places so we can haul two kids around in it, and it's huge. If we had this in the back of the Model Y, you've got to do contortions, and I've even carried it on a trailer hitch rack because it just wouldn't fit inside when we had to put the third row up in the back. So super convenient here to have the big spacious bed, and I'll put the tonneau cover down here to show you. Plenty of clearance there. And now you have a locked rear cargo area. I know a lot of people are trying to get their wives or significant others on board with a Cybertruck, and hopefully this video helped in terms of showing you some of the better family hauling aspects of it. I know personally for us, we went in to test drive the Cybertruck and the Model X at the same time. My wife drove the Cybertruck first, and we didn't ever drive the Model X afterwards. So honestly, I'd say just get your butt in a seat, have your wife take a test drive, and you'll fall in love with the Cybertruck. So I think it's a hidden gem in terms of family hauling. Let me know what you think in the comments, and have a good one.